Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's team call. I'm so excited. We're back from Indianapolis, and we had such an amazing time. And we're actually going to be doing a call all about our experience next week on Monday. So tune in for that. Gabby just created an event for it. So if you are a part of the team pages, it is a part of that. But really, tonight we wanted to talk about getting back to the basics. When we were in Summit, actually, sorry, I just wanted to make note that today is June 26th, 2018. Before I keep going on and get off on a tangent, can you tell I'm excited? I've also drinking my Energize right now, so it's great. I'm cracked out. Okay, so really we were just kind of talking about our bio, and we are always talking about our bio and how we can add what we're about and making sure that our picture is a good quality and things like that. So we really wanted to kind of get back to the basics and talk about things that maybe you've heard before, but is going to be kind of a refresher, or it's completely new for you and something that you can take away and I hope apply it and take action on it, and not just soak in this information, but actually take action. So I first wanted to just know, and we're going to mention a few things later on, that we are going to be talking about the July schedule in a little bit. I'm going to be creating a picture for it so that it has all of the notes or all of the dates, to date, so that you know everything. But I just wanted you guys to know that there is going to be a new coach mentorship starting. I have it starting on July 9th, just because of being the 4th of July weekend and stuff. But just know that we are going to be actually switching it up, doing something a little bit different. If you're a part of the group, please participate. If you don't need the group, don't be a part of it. But if you have coaches in there, please be participating. If you are a new coach, please be engaging and at least commenting done once you've finished the assignment, so we at least know that people are taking action and doing these things. We're creating these groups, and we want to create these groups for your coaches as well, so that we are helping. But we also don't feel like people are really taking advantage of the resources that we're providing, and just want to make sure that it is being used. Otherwise, like I said, we're kind of in the works of revamping because we don't feel like people are really participating in what we have going on right now. So also, if you have any recommendations, or you're something might work better for you when it comes to learning, we're open to new ideas. So if you have any ideas, or you feel like maybe a Voxer thread would work better instead of a Facebook group, we would love to know. So I'm just going to hand it over to Gabby. She is going to start with talking about your Instagram bio, more about that, and then we'll be kind of going back and forth. And we will make sure we say what we're talking about so that you guys can kind of number off as you are taking notes, which I hope you are able to take notes.
Yes, so take notes. I actually recommend you guys pull out your phone right now if you're not on your phone, and look at your Instagram bio and tell me if it's eye-worthy. Is it something that you would click follow? Because if it's not, then you need to revamp your Instagram right now. I mean, not right now, after this call, of course. So basically, I just reached out to Emma, and I said, I think that we need to do a team call about going back to the basics, because I have recently started to see a lot of girls on this team who are trying so hard, and I see you guys trying, and I see you guys posting, and I see. But what I also see is nothing in your Instagram bios, and a picture of not even you, of your child, which is totally great. Everyone loves kids. I love kids. But it really needs to be about who you are, not about who anyone else is. And I do want to also start with, I don't recommend starting a new Instagram. I think that you should have the Instagram you already have since day one. Why? Because even if you have 200 followers or 300 followers, those followers are your hardcore followers, the people, they're your people, okay? So you want those followers because you want to see them into your journey, the journey that you're on starting and then currently on. So those followers are important. Okay, so I would start with, don't think about making a fitness Instagram, because it's not a fitness Instagram. This is a lifestyle, this is a journey, and they want to see not just health and fitness, they want to see your everyday life. So that's I just want to start with that. So how I always think about it is, what are your 5 things? What are the 5 things that make you you? So for me, my 5 things are, I'm a wife, I'm a dog mom, I'm a college dropout. I talk about that a lot. I'm just naming off things because now I can't think of them. I'm a beach lover. I'm a Disney obsessed. I'm a Jesus lover. There's so many things. I feel like I have more than 5 things. But what are your 5 things? Your 5 things should kind of sort of be in your bio, because that's the first thing that people are going to see. And they're going to be like, wow, she also loves Disney. Or wow, she also loves health and wellness, or wow, she also is a dog mom. That's how I find other girls to follow. I look at their Instagram bio, and if they say that they're a dog mom and they like to work out, I'm like, hey girl, what's up? Can we be friends? So those are very important to have in your Instagram bio. If you aren't sure, look at other coaches, see what they're doing, see what their bios look at or look like, and go from there. Also, super important, if you have your Beachbody website in your bio, in your link right now, please take it out. Because you are basically, that is the first thing that people are going to see, and they're not going to follow you, because they're going to think that you are trying to sell them something, and they're going to be like, next. So definitely take that out. We use what's called Linktree. It's super easy to use. You could probably watch a YouTube video on it, but it's super easy to use. I did it off my phone. So you want to use what's called Linktree. And in Linktree, you can actually post multiple links into one link, so which is amazing. And you can use it for your Facebook link, your coach sneak peek that we have. So like if we're doing a coaching sneak peek and you want people to have a place where they can go and like add themselves, you can put that link into the Linktree, and they can click it. Your application to join your fitness, your challenge group, application to join your team, 14-day free trial. I have my YouTube channel on there. There's so many links that you could do, and you can even take them off and put them back on depending on what you're doing. So like right now I have a Lift 4 one, and I'm going to take it off after July 9th, because that's the last call. So I definitely recommend getting Linktree and going from there with all of your links. Just watch a YouTube video, and you can also click mine or Emma's Linktree and see what we have on there, and see like our applications and stuff like that. Also, yes, your picture needs to be clear and of yourself. Make sure it's like a headshot kind of. It could be a selfie. It doesn't really matter. Emma and I just took my first headshot ever in my entire life. And now I'm just like, oh my God, like I feel so professional. But if you have a friend that loves photography, be like, hey girl, do you mind taking pictures of me? Because I'm starting this new business and I'll tag you in it if you want me to, like whatever. Reach out to your friends, because you never know, maybe they like taking pictures. But make sure it's a clear headshot of you. Find a friend, and then what makes you, so that's another thing. What I always say is, when you go onto other people's Instagram, like I want you to think about this. What makes you follow them? Is it the look? Is it their bio? Is it their profile picture? Those are the things that you want to think of when people come to your page. Because if your page is of like, you and a family of 5, they're not going to know which one is you. Or if your pictures are all like Beachbody products and Shakeology products and Energize products, you're basically telling them, hey guys, come buy my stuff. No. That hurts me, because I don't want you guys to, it's not helpful. And so I want you guys to, Emma's going to talk more on this about curiosity marketing, but you should be posting your everyday lives. If you want to post about your kids, that's great. Post a picture with your kids. Post a picture of your water bottle that doesn't have anything on it. Post your Energize in a mason jar and be like, my go-go juice. You know, little things like, I mean, I get inspiration from other top coaches, and that's honestly how I feel like I've been so successful on my Instagram, is because I learn from what I see. If you're not, follow other coaches that you can kind of connect with and you feel like kind of like have the same 5 things as you, and see what they're posting and see what pictures they're posting and what they're saying. That's how I've done it. Because I'm not a mom. So like, it's hard for me to connect with other moms, of course. So like, I follow girls like Angie Bellemere, who loves Disney, and she's out there and she's married and she has a dog. So it's stuff like that, you know, can really benefit you guys. And the thing about this is you only have 3 seconds of someone's attention for them to hit follow. So if you go on your page and you're like daunting on it and just looking at it, that's too long, okay? You need something that's gonna grab them and be like, yes, I wanna follow her. So just make sure that, I guess I would say, is your page is I-worthy. I-worthy, I-worthy, I-worthy. So I'm gonna give it off to Emma because she's gonna talk more about curiosity marketing, and yeah, so go ahead, Emma.
Cool. Okay. No, that was awesome. So really, curiosity marketing is number 2, the second thing we wanted to talk about. And Chalene Johnson talked about this actually at Summit last year. And really the purpose of curiosity marketing is so that they ask you questions, not Google. So I actually have my notes from last year that I'm actually kind of going to go off of, because I really feel like she is awesome. And I took a lot of notes. So there were 3 things she said. 1 is borrowed words are for the birds. Number 2, don't tell me you're about to sell me. And number 3 is likes wear thin, questions for the win. So really, not applying maybe what worked for me or another top coach that's been a coach for 10 years, what they were doing 8 years ago. Honestly, they already have a following, okay? So you can't compare yourself to someone that has 20,000 more followers than you. That's just, like, you're going to just don't. So you need to just follow the algorithms today. You need to stay on top of evolving and being open to change and being open to learning about the things that are happening in social media. Being authentic. So attraction marketing is something you may have heard of, and that was what she said was what was working in 2016. Now it's curiosity marketing. So she says that sell you repels you. So how you get people to ask is really just leaking out details. So I'll make my Energize in the morning, but what am I doing? I'm putting it into my mason jar and I'm mixing it. I'm purposely have the label the opposite direction so they can't see what it says. I'm saying it's my mommy magic juice or my go-go juice or my coffee for an extra pick-me-up at the end of the day because it hurts my stomach. So I'm just talking and breadcrumbing, but I haven't said what it is. So they're like, what is that yellow stuff that you're always making? So I can be like, oh, I love it. It's my plant-based pre-workout. And then I can send them information. I send them a video instead of them going to Google, because guess what? You and we can't control what Google's going to tell them. We can't control what someone paid to have pop up at the very top. You know what I mean? So when they're asking you get to send them your experience. You get to tell them your experience. So really,
and one thing
yes.
is that 60% of, we learned this at Summit, 60% of sales comes from online marketing. 60%. So that means people want to be buying stuff online. And I had a thought, and it was, what did you just say? Oh my gosh, I forgot what it was. What did you just say?
About selling?
Yeah, about selling. Oh my gosh, I forgot now. It was like so important. Keep going. If I remember, I'll back on.
Okay.
It was so.
Oh no, it was just basically about like how you need to be talking about like I talk about my go-go juice, the opposite direction, things like that. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah. It's okay.
So yeah, if you remember though, let me know. And yes, also I want to note this really quick, Shelby, such a good example. Your name on your Instagram, even like right now, it should be your first and last name. Like people need to know how to find you. That is your brand. You are branding yourself. And so if your Instagram bio is not your first and last name, I highly recommend changing it now. I changed mine, like, when I changed my last name, like, it's fine. Just do it now because it's really important. Okay, anyways, number.
I remember.
Okay.
If you guys are showing Shakeology or Energize, and it says it, they're going to go Google it, and they're going to go buy it from someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's why it's important to do curiosity marketing so that they have a reason to ask you, hey, what is that? And you could be like, hey, great question. That's and blah, blah, and go into it. Instead of them going to Google and buying it from someone else.
Yes.
So.
Oh, yeah. I said that. I don't know if you didn't hear it. It's okay. But it's fine. Yeah. And honestly, same with like your program. Like I'm starting a new program. I'm with a trainer, with my virtual trainer. So they're asking you, oh, like, how are you streaming your virtual trainer? I literally was just telling Gabby, and she had an experience yesterday at the chiropractor, and I had one today. I got my son's blood drawn, and she was like, you look so great for 2 kids. What do you do? And I told her it was Beachbody, or asked her if she knew what Beachbody was. And she was like, yeah, I do. I was like, it's virtual. She's like, oh, I go to YouTube anyways. I should try it out. And I wrote down my name and number on a sticky note because my phone was dead. So it's like, speaking with confidence as well. And just like getting out and talking to people about it. But obviously you being a product of the product so that when people are asking you, you can talk confidently about it. And you can say, I drink this every day to make me feel good from the inside out, to fuel me in a way that's not just for a weight loss, but for like health benefits and for superfoods. And like just hearing Carl or just hearing Isabel and Darren talk so passionately about the quality and the pride they take in Shakeology and how it should really be like $300 for a serving, like a bag, but they're able to have it at the price that they have it at is just like they truly want us to have the best of the best and have it be affordable for everyone to live a healthy lifestyle and not have the quality compromised. So just know like this company is just above and beyond with everything. So that in itself should be okay for you to have curiosity marketing so they come to you. So number 2 is no gossip or worry about what others are doing. So just really, run your own race and focus on yourself and your business. You have the ability to build an amazing empire, okay? So take what people are doing and run and twist it for yourself and do it for yourself and what's working. Because not your story is so powerful. Like you are the product. Your story is the product, not these things. Of course, again, being, using the product so you can talk about it when you're in conversation. So just really like talking about not having, the quick fix, stop looking for quick fixes. And honestly, just know that, did you know 44% of doctors are overweight? So you have to just really understand that not everyone knows what they're talking about, and that's why you need to do what you know is right and what's working for you. And if you ever are like in a conversation and you're like, I don't know what to say, please ask. Like ask for help. Because I know for me, talking in conversation was scary. I wasn't confident when I was talking, and I felt like that can hold you back sometimes. So if you ever need help, please reach out, and just know that I'm going to talk about number 3 and just go into number 3, the season you're in. Did you want to mention anything before I go into the season that you're in though, Gabby?
I did. Because I just feel like I remember when I first started, and because I've only been a coach since October of last year. So I am a new coach. A lot of of stuff that, you know, I learned like through Emma and stuff, but a lot of it I learned by like researching myself because that's the way I learned. But I want you guys to know that I was like you, like everyone else is their first time. I was screenshotting things to Emma and asking her what to say. I can honestly say 6 months into my business, I guess, or not even, yeah, 6 months, that today is the first time that I have ever felt 110% confident in inviting and reaching out to girls. Just today. So, and Emma's going to go into your season of your business and the season of your life, but I just want you guys to know it's going to feel uncomfortable. It really is. It felt uncomfortable for me when I first did it. I didn't even know what to say. But what I can say is by being the product of the product, you're going to feel so much more confident talking about it. Talking about if you're engaging in our challenge groups, you're going to feel more confident talking about our challenge groups. If you're engaging in the coach mentorship, you are going to feel more confident about talking about coaching, okay? These are the things that, you know, we don't do for us. We do them for you guys. So, you know, there's vital steps and vital behaviors. I think it's really important for you guys to understand that where I am or where Emma is, we were all in the same shoes as you guys. And reach out to us if you need help. Asking for help is the best thing you can do for your business. And I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, no, and I think going into the season you're in, being okay with evolving and being okay with at different seasons. Like right now, what's happening right now isn't going to look the same in 3 months because my son's going to be starting kindergarten, where right now I'm in summer. And so just because maybe you're evolving and you're in a different season right now doesn't mean that no one else is in a different season. Like, I'm just curious, like, can anyone raise their hands? Like, has life ever changed on you? I'm just curious. Or am I like the only one where life has changed? Because I think that sometimes we forget that all of us have lives like that are changing and evolving. And that's why we lean in on one another. And that's why we're here for one another, because it happens. And we're here to pick each other up when maybe we're feeling a little alone. So I wanted to talk about the season you're in. So right now, reevaluate. What season are you in? Did something just end? Did something just start? Is there something that you're really wanting to focus on right now? Really pinpoint what that is for you. And so I want you to make note of a realistic minimum baseline that you will set every single day for your business. Is it 1 hour a day or less? Awesome. Or is it 1 hour a day or more? Awesome. What does that look like for you? But that is your non-negotiable. And in that hour, it should be following up, answering messages, sending out invites, the things that you can literally sit down, focus, put your phone on do not disturb, and work on your business. If it's 30 minutes, awesome. Just whatever that looks like for you right now and whatever you're wanting to commit for yourself. No one's going to do this business for you. We're here to help. We're here to guide. We're here to do this together, but you are in control of your business. So like I said, the reason why we want to run groups together and we put out our, when things are starting is because we want to do this together. So if you're, wanting to lead and you're wanting to be a part of a group and do a clean week or things like that, like use the calendar guideline. I do that every single month. I don't really switch it up because I want to be consistent. Kind of just like how like successful people have like a certain wardrobe that they wear. Like Steve Jobs would always just wear like a black shirt and pants and same shoes. Carl Deichler wears a plaid shirt and jeans and Nikes. Like they have a similar guideline because you want to stay consistent and it just becomes more simple. So don't overcomplicate it for yourself. And for yourself, if it's a goal for you to help 3 people a month, I encourage you to have that goal hit by the 15th of every month. That way, you know that you've helped 3 people and then you can go above and beyond. Yeah, Gabby in her ears, I know. Her little makeup ears. And honestly, having your business plan. So every season you're in, you're going to be in a different season. but there's going to be things that aren't going to change, like the National Wake Up Call every Monday. Our team calls, getting on them consistently, even if you're in a funk, you're muted. Just be on with us, hang out with us. And I feel like having these, I look forward to our nights together every week. Like, I'm like, oh my God, Sunday's here. I'm so excited because I get to see you guys and I get to be on with all of you. And so I don't know. I just really encourage you to be okay with it. And if you're going through a season, comment in the team page and be like, hey, I'm going through a season right now. I'm holding myself accountable. Here are my 5 things that I am going to be focusing on right now. And I want you guys to take out your take out your phones and open up your alarms. I learned, we learned this from one of the girls, and I want you guys to set these alarms in your phone, okay? Hold on just a sec. So it's going to be at 9 p.m. on Sundays, every Sunday, okay? So the first one is going to say, you ready? I am building a thriving business because I plan and prepare daily. I'm going to repeat that, okay? One more time. I am building a thriving business because I plan and prepare daily. Okay, so that's at 9 o'clock. And then if you want to set this next one for like 9:05, also on Sundays. It says, I stay flexible in my daily business approach, but disciplined with my daily business building activities. I'm going to say it one more time, okay? I stay flexible in my business or in my daily business approach, but disciplined with my daily business building activities. And we can post those also, but I wanted you guys to take those out and put them in right now. So that way, Sunday nights, that's going to go off and you're going to remember and start your week with that mindset, okay? So just know that as well when you're evolving, post about that, talk about it, talk about these changes and how you're working through them and staying consistent. And even if you're not staying consistent, how you're working to continue to do the things that you can do and you can control. And if you're not ready to talk about them, still kind of breadcrumb and just talk to your coach if you're struggling with that and set a game plan on how you can really talk about the things you want to talk about right now. So I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to Gabby, and she's going to talk more about the mindset change and shift.
Yeah, and I just want to like kind of lightly add on that is, I hope he isn't here, but I think it's the people that are following you, they're going to be following you for your health and fitness journey, of course, but they're also going to be following you for your story, what makes you you. And I can tell you from experience is that there were a lot of things that I couldn't talk about in the past 2 months, but I breadcrumbed. I told my followers when I was having a bad day, and I told them that there are things that I can't vocally talk about on my Instagram for purposes that it was very, very personal. And it wasn't until it was like 2 months later, I posted it in a picture on social media, and everyone was like, I knew something was wrong. I'm so happy you guys are okay, and all this stuff. And that's what they want to know. They want to see the real you, that you are struggling through everyday life just like them. I promise you, if you're going through it, so are they. That's why I talk about anxiety. That's why I talk about depression. And I'm telling you, if you're going through it, so are they. So don't be afraid to talk about it. Push all those fears away. I promise you someone else out there is going through the same thing you are. So I just wanted to lightly tell you guys that. So number 4, I think we're on number 4, is mindset change. This is like my favorite because I kind of like literally just watched a video on this with like one of my favorite coaches. She's like my favorite coach right now. But it is so big because when I read it, I was like, wow, like I have to tell the team about this. So basically it's like share your now, exactly what I just said. Share your now. If you just sign up as a coach, post a picture of yourself and be like, day 1. Day 1 is today, and I am taking action on my life, my health, and my fitness. And I promise you that on day 21, you will see a new, confident, sexy, self-loved, empowered woman on day 21. Okay? And then you know that you have to prove to your followers that you're going to do it. Okay? And they're going to be like, ooh, let me see if she's going to do it on every day. What is she going to be up to? Let me see. Promise you, they probably will. And so share your now. That's why I say use the same Instagram that you have with the followers that you already have. And one thing that caught my eye was that it was like, share your before photo on Instagram stories also, because sometimes people might not see your post, but posting them on your stories, they'll see it if they click it. They'll be like, oh, whoa, look at her before and after picture. And like tag yourself in the location so other people can see it. Hello, more like followers. So tag locations 100%. So that your current followers can see what you're doing. Yes. Instagram stories is using polls, and I don't know, Emma, if you wanted to go over this, I kind of like just went into it. But using Instagram polls is, okay, there's kind of like a good way to do it and a bad way to do it. But how we learned actually at Summit is not giving them a reason to say no, or not using no in the polls. So when you do a poll and you're like, and you can say, is July 16th a good day for you to start your fitness journey? You can do yes. And then the other one you do, maybe I can make it work, or maybe next month, or maybe something else. Don't say no. Don't give them a reason to say no, because then even if it's yes, or even if it's maybe, you still have a reason to reach out to them. You know, I mean, for me, I still reach out to people that say no because I'm like, why? Tell me why. Just don't give them a reason to say no in your polls. So come up with creative ways to use your polls. Emma and I have a few. If you want some ideas, just reach out to us. We're more than happy to give you some ideas. But don't give them the no option, because then most people don't even, I feel like people don't answer my polls when there's just yes or no. They answer them when it's like creative and fun. Like I just posted one and I just posted a transformation picture, and I posted it and I said, what would you guys rather see a transformation of, me or other people? And I just looked at my poll and it was like me. So everyone wants to see transformation pictures of me, not other people. So that was helpful for me to understand what my followers want to see. So that's another idea that you could possibly use. I also think that another thing she said was posting a before and after picture on Sundays. So on Sunday, your followers know, okay, she's going to post a before and after picture on Sunday. Let's see if she actually did it. And then boom, you show them, and it could be anything. You guys get creative with your before and afters. It could be a full body. It could be of just your face. It could be of your arms, like how big your arms are getting. It could be of your legs. It could be of your smile. I just posted one today, and it was back in October when I took a picture, like literally the first day I started Beachbody. And then now, and I posted it and talked about how my smile was so different. My smile was so different because back then I was depressed, I had anxiety, I was body shaming myself, and now I am positive, confident, and I practice self-love, and you can see it in my smile. So that's what I talk about before and after. You can go, Emma.
Can I talk about Instagram polls really quick again? Okay, so yeah, Shelby made a good point and said that placement sometimes is important, but just know that like even if they click it on accident, I still ask them. I'm still like, oh, like, I'm so sorry. Like, that's so totally fine. But like, have you ever, like, are you also living a healthy lifestyle right now? Or like, are you on your health and fitness journey? And a lot of the times then we start conversation and or they'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, what did I click it for? And then I'll like tell them and then we'll start conversation. But I wanted to just mention a few examples of what I did as well for a poll. So this is for a Lift 4 for just kind of asking like people questions. And so I asked people what was holding them back. And I said, one, being bulky or judgment from others. Only one person said being bulky, and everyone else said judgment of others. The next one was not enough time, and then not enough money, or not enough info, or skeptical. And then my next slide was just a random poll about spray tans. And it was just spray tans are life. And it was like 100% agreed, never had one. So like that's another thing I would encourage is don't just do polls on health and fitness groups. Do polls on random stuff. What's your favorite brand? If you're at Target and there's 2 different types of dry shampoo that you're looking at, what's your favorite brand? Are you more of a Nike girl or Adidas girl? Do you get spray tans? Do you not get spray tans? How often do you get your hair done? Like anything, like just make your Instagram stories about your life, like again the 5 things outside your health and fitness as well as your polls. So I realized, because honestly I was doing kind of a lot of polls for a while, and one of them got like 0. Literally no one responded. Okay, you might be like, oh my gosh, you have like 8,000 followers, you probably have so many people that respond to your polls. Sometimes it's like zip. Okay, and so I had to reevaluate, and I stopped doing polls for a little bit because I was like, you know what, I think I was just overusing them and I had to learn. And so I started to really just be very intentional when I'm doing my polls specifically for my groups. When it's with something random, whatever. But if I'm like, I want to make sure that I'm really doing it like twice a week, but specific times where I know my audience is watching. I know they're more engaged and they're going to be looking at my Instagram stories. And if you created a certain poll and a really important poll that you want people to go to, post about it on your Instagram and link them and direct them back to your Instagram story and say, I need your opinion. I posted a poll on my Instagram story. I'd love for your opinion, or something like that, so that people know you're posting it in different areas so people know to go back there as well. So I just kind of wanted to give you guys an example. And also I just wanted to let you know that when you do post Instagram stories, you can go to your archives. So if you go up to the top of your Instagram, it's going to be the little circle with the arrow, and you click on that, and at the very top it'll say your stories, and then you can go back and you can see all of your polls, so you don't have to like make sure you're screenshotting them like and like being like, oh my god, I only have 24 hours to see my poll. I'm like getting anxiety over here. Just kidding. But like, you know what I mean? So you can go back and you can I have to make sure I don't. That was me. And when I found this out, I was like, oh my god, lifesaver. So like I'll just be honest, like those poll things that I just went back to was before I left for Summit, but I was able to scroll back and find that for you guys to kind of tell you what I was using for my polls. And don't hesitate to like save them. You can save your things and then just re-put the poll over, just so you know it though. You have the page already made, so you're not recreating the same content over and over again. You're able to reuse content. Chalene Johnson talks about that all the time. Reuse the same transformation photo, reuse the same captions, and just tweak it a little bit for that month or that season that you're going into. But have content so you're not feeling like you're just kind of like a hamster on wheels. Do you know what I mean? But you have that created for yourself, so you're helping yourself. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
You're fine. I think that's great. Yeah, and you guys don't think that when we do polls that we're getting engagement, because it's totally not true. Like I literally was laughing so hard because I had posted, hey, like be here now, like when we were at Summit to join my team, and I got one person that said yes, and she wasn't even like under me, like she was with another coach, and so I obviously reached her out to her coach. And then I did one about folding, like how do you fold? Do you fold or do you what is it called?
Roll.
Roll. Do you fold or do you roll? That one blew up. I had like 40, 50 people that answered it. So I'm like, I know they're out there. They just don't like, it depends on your poll and the time that you're posting it and being very strategic about it. And like, I knew like, I kind of was just posting it and I was like, no, that was a bad idea. But you learn from your mistakes and it's okay. And you're going to learn
And
forward. Okay.
well, and it's really great to have these polls that are not related with health and fitness, because I'll be honest, like me and Brittany Powers met over a pair of Nike Dunk heels, okay? And so when these people are engaging in your polls, go to their page, like their stuff, comment on their stuff, follow them back if you're not following them. Like still engage with them because they're engaging with you for a reason. And you know, Gabby and I have talked about this, and I've talked about this with other leaders too. Like we were talking about it with like Alexis and stuff. Like sometimes people can be intimidated to reach out to you. Even if you don't want to think it, like they can be. And so reaching out to people is important. And have you talked about treating it like a gift yet? I'm not sure if you got there yet.
Yeah. So basically how it's changing your mindset, you guys. It's like, okay, you have this amazing gift to transform your life. Like the way ever since coming back from Summit, I truly, truly, truly believe like that this is a gift that I received this gift of potentially being able to work from, not potentially, I will be working from home. Okay, that I get to live a healthy lifestyle, like the gift of Shakeology in my body. Like that is a gift, you guys. And I don't know about you, but like I just want to gift that to other people. And I don't think it's fair that I get to enjoy this life and other people don't. So that's how I approach this. I approach this as I have this gift and I truly believe in the products. I truly believe in the community, and I truly wholeheartedly believe that you can build a business on hard work and community. And I truly wholeheartedly believe in that. And I just want you guys to really feel that. And once you start to change your mindset and change, like if you kind of sort of do the work, you kind of sort of get results. And that's exactly what Emily said. And ever since then, I can't stop thinking about it. And it goes for anything. It goes for when you work out. If you kind of sort of work out or kind of sort of do the work, you kind of sort of get results, okay? So it's really about changing your mindset about the entire, like everything about Beachbody basically. Believe in your program. So if you are doing 21 Day Fix, believe it from your gut. Like you have to believe that this is the best program you've ever done your entire life. For me, it was 80 Day Obsession. 80 Day Obsession changed my life. So for me, I believe in that program so hard. And you have to think of it like as a gift. Like I was gifted this program by Autumn, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to share it with the world. And, you know, and you want your followers to feel that vibration. You want your followers to feel that, you know, sense of like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like that whole like vibration of, wow, what she's doing, I want to do too. Okay. And that's honestly, when I did 80 Day Obsession, a lot of my challengers are from when I was posting every single day, sharing my vibe, sharing my kooky like-ness of dancing and just having vibrate, like just being me. It was because I truly believe that the program and the product and everything all around the community was something that I wanted to share with everyone. And once people saw that, they needed to be a part of it. And that's what they told me. And you know, I see it every day, and sometimes it's hard for me to see my challengers posting this in the group and be like, thank you, Gabby, so much. And sometimes I'm like, wait, are they really talking about me? But once you feel that, like you guys, it is just like, I could almost like cry about it, but like you have to really like believe in it. And once you start believing in it, you're going to want to run with it. Okay, like you have to be the product of the product and change your mindset and think that this is a gift. This is a gift that you want to give to other people. I know that I'm 27 years old and I'm in the season of my life where all of my friends are starting to have kids and they're starting to not want to go back to work. And I'm like, girl, I got a gift for you. If you don't want to go back to work, come join my team and I can give you the tools and trainings to be able to work from home. And that's how I see it. That's how I see it. because I know like Emma is a mom, and I know she never like, you know, like I don't know, Emma's just like a true inspiration to me. And so that's why I feel like, you know, Emma gifted this to me, even though I should have joined 4 years ago, but that's okay. So yeah, treat your entire business as a gift, because that's how I see it. And ever since I kind of changed my mindset, even from like 24 hours, I truly just think that, you know, now's the time. Now's the time to level up, and now is the time to start taking this and treating it like a business, okay? If you guys are on this call, that means that you're taking this seriously. I hope so. You're taking notes, and you're going to tomorrow take action on your business. So be inviting, okay? I already told Emma I want to do an entire call on inviting, because I know, or tonight, yes, or tonight. I mean, for me, it's already like 9:30, so I'm going to bed after this. East Coast time. But, you know, take action. Like, honestly, don't wait. Like, just do it. Don't take your fears and throw them away, because your fears aren't going to do you anything, okay? Just take action, you guys. We want this so badly for you, and you know, we are trying to help you guys any way that we can. If it's something that, you know, is not helpful, let us know. We really, really, really want to know if what's working is working, or what's not working is not working. So please, please, please let us know.
So this is a really good thing. It's, yeah, following hashtags. So when you find 5 things that go along with what you are about, search hashtags. So you can go to Instagram. If you go to the little search bar at the bottom, and then you go to tags, okay? So I'm going to type in, let's say, blonde balayage. And now you can go and you can follow at the top this hashtag. So now that whenever anyone hashtags blonde balayage, it'll pop up in my news feed. There's also like a story that goes along with that. So if I want to hashtag blonde balayage in my Instagram story will get put into this hashtag. And this hashtag has 748,000 posts, which is a good amount of posts to still not get lost. You don't want to necessarily go into the millions. Sorry, my freaking flume. I've X'd out of it. And it's still going off. And same with like early childhood education. I follow that. So I'm following that because I went to school for that. I also have a kindergartner starting, and I want to see what moms are doing to prep their kids. And I also want to connect with moms that are interested in schooling. So do you see what I'm saying? So, you know, if you're a teacher, follow like Teacher Life or Teacher Appreciation, or school's out for summer, whatever like that. You know, certain hashtags that go along with what you want. And then you can spend time connecting and write down those hashtags. Spend time every day. It's, what is it, 531, right? Like, or is it 135?
I think it's 531.
Hold on.
I remember.
I think I had it written down.
Yeah, Lauren said 531. It's
531. Yeah, okay. So it's like 5 likes, 3 comments, one follow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Already have.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, got it. Woo! Without my notes. There we go. Yeah, so, you know, doing that every single day, like if that's all that you have to do, that will be helping your Instagram algorithm, and that's you engaging. Like Instagram looks at that. So the more you're engaging with someone, the more you will pop into their feed. So the more you're going to someone, if you're wanting to really have them on your team, they're on your dream team, you better be going to their page and engaging with them, because Instagram's going to notice that, and their Instagram's going to put you in their feed more. So just know that it really does work in your favor, and you're going to have to put in the work, but that work will pay off. Okay?
Instagram's algorithm sucks. Okay? Just warning you right now. And if it's something you are not familiar with, make it on your list of things to do, to go on YouTube and understand it. Kind of like Instagram algorithm for dummies. I don't know, but it sucks. Like they literally make it impossible. But like it's being strategic and like engaging, using all of the things that Instagram has for you, using locations, using hashtags, using the gifts, using like commenting, liking, doing all those things. They're gonna see that you're doing it, and they're gonna share your pictures, okay? And they're gonna put you on the explore page, on the like page, whatever. You have to be using all of it, okay? And just so you know, when you put your location, do different locations in your area on every Instagram story if you can possible. I've been doing it, and let me tell you, I've seen a completely 360 in the people that are following me. And you guys, I started with like maybe 500 followers, and now I'm at 1,500. And it's literally just from using my location, using hashtags, following people that are actually following me. It's little things, you guys. So, you know, be using location, okay? Use the location, and you can hide it. If you don't want it to, you can hide it. You can like squeeze it and like put a GIF over it, and so people can't see it, or just make it like really small, okay? So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it that I had to say about everything mindset and whatnot. So
cool. No, yeah, that's agree. I was gonna say that you can hide the location. So if you're like, I don't want people that's and that's another way. If you're hiding the location, you could tag a different area. Do you like Texas? Do you like Florida? Do you like New York? Like, do you like different areas that you want, like certain people? Do you like someone from Seattle? I mean, like, come on, right? So, you know, you can tag different locations, and then people aren't going to be like, why were you in Seattle today when you maybe live in Texas, right? You can hide it, but that way it'll still pop up in the Seattle geotag, and then, you know, whatever. So, we just wanted to mention a few things. Also, make sure you're part of the Beachbody Champions page. Leaders go live in there, and I was telling Gabby a lot of the times they have leaders go live in there because they're testing it out for the National Wake Up Call. So like Jatana Jackson did a National Wake Up Call all about Instagram stories, but she did it first in the Beachbody Champions page. So I'd actually heard like everything that she had said on the National Wake Up Call. And also YouTube trainings, FAQ, and we're also going to be starting a Emerald in 24 hours call for anyone that wants to be on it. It's completely optional, but it's something that we learned over the weekend and are going to start incorporating. It's going to be every other week, and we will be talking more about that later. We just wanted to mention it and let you guys know that it is something that's going to be starting. So thank you guys so much for being on live. Stay on. I want to take a picture really quick. I'm going to end the recording, and we're also going to be doing a post-call giveaway. So just hold on 1 second. And thanks for watching the recording if you are watching the recording. Okay.